Hey everybody, it's Tony the Abstractionist. Hi, I'm here with I'm here like a month late for July wrap up. Essentially, this should be short, but then again, don't I talk through like 15,000 minutes? The video is like 10 minutes long and it should be just like 5. Anyway, so this is July wrap up. Essentially, July, which is some I like chilled out. I was wrapping up some personal stuff, so let's just like go into what the personal stuff was. So I did a fashion intensive course. I learned how to sew, draft patterns, and things like that. And we had a fashion showcase this month in August, but we wrapped up the course essentially in July. So it started in May. It went all the way past my birthday into the end of July, basically. And it was really fun. I didn't know how to sew when I started, and now I know how to sew. Using the machine. Learned how to like make draft patterns to make clothing and shit like that. So I was just like, okay, great. Like this is like a thing. It's coming true. I'm happy about it. So yeah, did that, got that together, and finished that experience as of now. Like fully as of now because of the fashion showcase. And then other things, I was just like kind of working, thinking about stuff. Wasn't too like strenuous in terms of my personal life. I was just kind of living my life. I bought a bunch of fabric, all that kind of stuff. Kind of was more in my like sewist kind of phase, my sewing phase in July. I also did like a lot of the videos, or planned to do a lot of the videos, which I ended up doing in August. So finally got those done in August. And then I'm looking in here. I did like a private reading. I did the book deck review. I did a pick a card, all that kind of stuff. So those are the things that ended up happening. Most of my planetaries were done in August, so we'll do August wrap up when that comes. So I bought 2 decks. I think I backed one, but like we'll talk about that when that arrives. The first one is the Sistine Tarot. So they're by the same creator. So Rose Bay Tarot. You can find her on Instagram and here. So yeah, I ended up purchasing both because they were like basically a limited run, and then after that, like essentially they weren't going to be there. So yeah, I ended up purchasing it. You can see the full review on my channel. So yeah, so I bought this one. This is the tarot deck, and then the second one is I don't know, like is it an oracle? I guess you can say more oracle-esque than this one, right? And this one, they're both like collage. I actually kind of like this one more. Maybe because I like oracle. I do like oracle decks a lot, particularly ones that have like really fun stuff. And I like the concept of this one. So the concept of like the stamped words and then the collage with like the religious iconography, which is carrying over with the Sistine, right? So yeah, these are the backs. And so yeah, like July was pretty chill. I was focused my energy on like basically like the fashion thing, and then I had these. The other thing is personally I got a cat. More to come on that. I will kind of talk on that in my womb channel where I get like more personal about my life. But I adopted a cat. Yeah, I just wanted to adopt a cat, so I did. And then books and stuff like that, what I've been feeling about spiritually, I do want to continue with the planetary readings and stuff like that. Just because when I did them in August, it was a lot. Like I'm reflecting on August and July's reading video, but it's something that like sometimes I really want to quit, and then I just like don't, and so so it's like I'm always pushing and pulling. And in July, I was in a big slump. There aren't that many videos in July. I mean, I was in a huge slump with that, like yeah, like a huge slump. And I go through huge slumps because sometimes I'm just like, should I even be still doing this? You know what I'm saying? Like, should I still be on YouTube reading tarot, or should I like just quit this altogether, like shut the channel down and just like move on and do something else that perhaps I've grown into a little bit more. It just, sometimes I feel like personally it's like I've outgrown reading tarot, and then like other times I feel like I'm very much still interested in it, and I have those push and pulls a lot. So those are things that I think about. And in July I was in a slump. I was in a slump, reading slump. I was in a slump for a lot of like my channels. I wasn't really interested in doing anything. And then what little energy I did have, I just put it towards the fashion stuff that I was doing at the time. So there's that. So going into this month, well, let's just go wrap. Let's go and do both July and August. So for August, essentially it's carried over. I did the same thing. Felt slumped. The only videos that I put up for August have essentially been the planetary readings, and it's because the first week especially was like the last week before the fashion showcase that I was participating in, so I was really like tired, and it's been like a week since then, so I'm just like decompressing. But now I'm getting ready to go back to school in 2 weeks, so it's kind of like, you know, like the energy now is like shifting towards that, and then it's almost fall, and it's like I want to like energetically start adjusting because my body is already adjusting to it. So I'm kind of like, you know, I didn't buy anything as far as decks in August, and I don't have any plans on doing that. Barnes & Noble, the locations I've gone to have not been inspiring. I've seen a few Kickstarters. They're okay. I haven't like done any major like deck hunt, track down, anything like that. So August has been pretty chill. I've just, like I said, I've done like the planetaries, and the response for this month in August was very like interesting because I've never had planetary videos be that popular, particularly like Pluto, Jupiter. Like they were very popular, and I was like almost confused because I was just like I've never gotten that sort of response. Like I've gotten that response for like some other stuff. Like I look at my analytics sometimes, and I've seen like the Pluto and Capricorn video, like that was pretty popular. Like, but it was just very like interesting to see. Like, I don't know, it was just like very interesting to see how many eyes that saw those videos saw like collectively for this season. I don't know, it was just like very interesting. And so I guess it's like it lets me know I'm on the right track with that, so I decided to like keep doing it. But outside of that, I've just kind of been like letting my body shift into like fall, because like literally fall is going to be next month, around the same time next month. So I'm getting into like cleaning and organizing and all that kind of stuff personally. Study wise, in terms of tarot and stuff like that, I don't know. I mean, like, I'm not even gonna try and be like book club and stuff like that, because like for me, I'll read the book, 2 chapters of it, it's 10 chapters or 15 chapters, and like won't pick it back up for another 6 months. So I don't even want to lie and be like book club. When I read a book, I'll just like tell you guys about it and keep it moving. So yeah, like that's basically what's happened these 2 months. I was wrapping up one major project, and now I'm starting the cleansing process of getting ready to go back to school, and then like this new season. And so I kind of do, because I did the planetary readings, I kind of do want to like read fall just to see where the energy's at, and then hopefully I can like do bookings and stuff like that. I'm very open to doing those, because why not? I have solidified in my mind that I'm going to do relationship readings and then like do bookings through that as well. So it's like I'll have a separate channel that does just specifically love stuff because that's how I got into tarot. And I just kind of feel like the aspects of my chart will probably give me like really interesting readings in terms of like who I am. So it's basically, the title is going to be basically one of my aspects. So I have I have 3 of the 4 fixed signs in my chart. 2 are like personal planets, and then 1 is a like generational. So I'm a Pluto and Scorpio generation. My Venus is in Taurus, so obviously you can see the opposition, right? And then my moon is in Leo, and that squares both of those. So I have a lot of emotional emotional turbulence, particularly because it's my moon. So a lot of emotional kind of stuff, a lot of things there. And then my like 7th-ish house is like Pisces. So I don't do like, what is it, whole charts where it's just like one sign. I go by like the actual degree of the ascendant. I do that because I find that the energy, kind of like cusp energy, is a little bit more accurate, right? So like, for example, what we're talking about, Pisces is my 7th house, but it kind of also lingers, you know what I'm saying, and like the other house, you know what I'm saying, like it's not just squarely the 7th house, but my Saturn is in Pisces, and so I'm going through my Pisces return, or Saturn return in Pisces, and it'll be traveling through relationships, and I've had like major shifts about that as well. So if you want to go to my personal channel, you can, because that's my womb channel. I do a lot of reviews right now, but I want to get back to doing like the womb readings and all that kind of stuff. Womb isn't reproductive, and stuff like that. So there's that. So yeah, like July and August been pretty okay, and yeah, September it'd probably be just okay, and transitioning into fall and then winter. I already am adjusting my sleep cycle. I'm going to sleep earlier. I'm very tired these days, and I don't know, like I don't know what else. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. I said I wasn't gonna talk that long, and now look at me, lying to you. So that's it. This is July and August because I don't have anything else that's interesting. If anything pops up, then I'll just do an addendum like to the other videos. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.